I don't know about you, but I get recommendations from my friends all of the time about the best breweries or restaurants or books to read, and I just don't have a way to keep track of them other than my notes app on my phone, which is just not quite cutting it for me. So I've developed Mendo, which is an app to help keep track of all of those recommendations. So when I log in here as myself, you can see the recommendations that I've collected so far from some of my friends. And when you click on each one, you can get the notes that I've added. These are notes directly from my friend Jill. And I can also go directly to the website to get even more information. I can filter by location. So right now I have some recommendations in both Denver and in Los Angeles. I can also filter by category. So if I just want to get all of the outdoor locations, I have those. If I just want to get restaurants, I can do that. I can go back to all of my recommendations, and I can visit my map feature. The map feature helps us to just geographically locate where each of these recommendations are. As you click on each of the markers, you find out what they represent. And lastly, we have a search by name feature that when you have hundreds of recommendations from your friends, it's going to be hard to filter through them. So maybe you remember there was that D bar somebody recommended. So you can search for D bar and get to that directly. And in order to add a recommendation, it's very simple. So we're just going to fill out our location. I'm going to add Gross Reservoir, which is a great paddleboarding spot. So I'm going to add a paddleboarding spot. It's called Gross Reservoir. And this was recommended by my friend Jay. I'm going to pull the website from over here. And I'm also going to add an image. An image is optional, but I always think it helps to add an image in there. So I'm going to copy that image address, throw it here, and Gross Reservoir is close to the city, and the parking is easy, but there's a dirt road to get to it. I'm just going to add that new recommendation, and here it is. We can also delete and edit recommendations quite easily. Filling in all of this information, I might want to add my location data here so it pops up on the map. And maybe this was actually from my friend Jessica. So I'm going to save those changes here, and we can see that those changes have been added. And just as easily, I can also delete any recommendation that I want. And that is Mendo.